Hi, my name is Allison with the Club Z Fitness program. Today we're going to be trying the Mindful Mobility Chair class. All we need today is a sturdy chair and some slippery sock feet to slide around on the floor. Okay, we're going to start today by getting centered in our space. So let's start by spreading out our toes evenly on the floor, positioning our ankles under our knees. Our hips are stacked right under our shoulders. Our rib cage is tucked in and our belly button is gently squeezed. Our chin is tucked and our gaze is forward. The crown of the head is reaching up. We're going to close down our eyes and slowly bring our attention to our breath. Focus on your breath, calming down your mind. With each inhale, breathing in through the nose to raise the crown of the head, and exhaling through the mouth to feel the bones sinking into the chair. Breathing in, feel those ribs expand out to the side with each deep breath. And exhale, controlling that position, sinking into the chair. Bringing your focus to your breath. Bringing your focus to your spinal posture, sitting up with a tall spine. On your next inhale, you can slowly open your eyes. Let's start with a gentle stretch, tucking our left ear to our left shoulder. And if we feel enough of a stretch here, we're going to focus on keeping that right shoulder down away from the ear. If we want a bigger stretch, we can begin to reach the right palm out forward, palm facing forward. Feel a stretch through the shoulder, neck, elbow, and sometimes all the way down to the fingertips. Not pushing into any strain, and just feeling a comfortable stretch here. Deep breathing, still focusing on that breath, slowly rolling back into the center. Now we're going to tilt our right ear to our right shoulder. And if we get enough of a stretch here, we're going to stay in this position. But if we're ready to increase the stretch, left palm comes forward, keeping that right ear tucked to the right shoulder to get a stretch through the left side of the neck, shoulder, elbow, and maybe even down to the fingertips. Deep breath and slowly rolling back to the center. Let's try a nice shoulder roll, lifting those shoulders up, tucking them back, dropping them down, and bringing them forward. Rolling up, back, down, and forward. Okay. When we're ready, we're going to breathe in through our nose while simultaneously rising those arms up and exhaling, letting the arms fall down to the sides. In through the nose, reaching up comfortably as high as we can and slowly rolling down. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, lower down. One more time, palms facing forward, staying aware of how our shoulders are raising, trying to stay in line with one another through the movement. We're going to keep our palms facing each other. We're going to breathe in and raise the arms up without arching the lower back, and exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, rolling the shoulders up, and exhale, floating them down. Inhale to rise, and exhale to float down. One more breath here. Inhale to rise, and exhale to float down. We're going to continue to activate our shoulders. We're going to start with our palms down on our thighs, sliding down the thighs. We're going to flip those palms up to face forward, pull the shoulders back, and drop right back down to the waist. Sliding down the thighs, keeping some pressure through those palms, pulling back through the shoulders, and dropping down. We want to feel that shoulder mobility. Feel your shoulder blades squeezing together out back on the back of your spine, and then feel as they roll forward with those arms. We're going to switch the direction. Once you come out to your knees, you're going to slide back down those thighs, flip those palms up, pushing away, and drop down. Slide down your thighs, flip those palms up, pushing away, and drop down. One more time, keeping that contact pressure through the palm, and push away. Awesome. We're going to start going on our legs now. So you can scooch towards the edge of your chair in a comfortable position, refocusing on our posture, tucking in the ribs, tucking in the chin, sitting up nice and tall with the crown of the head. Can we slide one leg out forward and pull that leg back in? If you felt you couldn't get forward enough, you can scooch farther towards the edge of your chair. So we're going to glide that leg forward, keeping pressure with the foot on the floor, almost as if there's a little spill on the floor and you want to wipe it up with your sock. Feel the pressure of the muscles in the back of the legs activating to pull that leg back to your midline. Fantastic. And once we've gotten the hang of this movement here, we're going to slowly add in our single arm raises as we were doing earlier in the warm-up. It's going to look like one single opposite arm rising up at the same time as the opposite leg reaches out. So as my right leg reaches out, my left arm is rising up. Still focusing on that pressure through the base of my foot, gliding along the floor, and still becoming aware of my shoulder blade gliding along my back as I reach up overhead. Slow that movement down. We're now going to bring our hands to our heart center, and we're going to reach one arm out to the side, palm facing down, and back to the center. Reaching opposite arm out as far as it can go, reaching through those fingertips, pulling it back to the center. Creating an imaginary resistance to push through and pull against as we pull back to the center. Becoming aware of our shoulder blade muscles, stabilizing our shoulder blades to keep us reaching out. Strong reach and pull back into the center. And once you've gotten the hang of this motion, we're going to add in a heel raise. So we're going to slowly lift the heels up from the ground as we reach out and pull back to the center. Reach out, raising the heels back to the center. With each raise of the heels and the arm, we're trying to get longer and taller. Going beyond that stretch, reaching into it, and slow that movement down. We're going to reposition ourselves back in our chairs into that comfortable position and finish off with some deep breathing. Let's finish off with each arm out to the side, palms facing forward, chest raised proud, breastbone up to the ceiling, gaze up forward, and let's begin our deep breathing, stretching through the chest in our seated mountain pose. As you inhale, feel the breath drawing down to the base of the lungs. And exhale, feel yourself sinking deeper into that stretch. Inhale through the nose, raising the skull up to the ceiling. And exhale, feel yourself sink back into that chair. We're going to bring our hands to our belly or to our ribs, and we're going to close down our eyes once again. As we inhale through the nose, feel the belly expanding out into the hands, into the ribs. And as you exhale, feel that belly emptying under your hands. Inhaling through the nose, expanding that belly out into the hands, and exhaling to feel it emptying under your hands. One final deep breath in through the nose, filling those ribs, filling that belly into the hands, and exhale to let it all go. All right, thank you for joining me.